Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Rambler channel. Alan the Rambler here. We are out in beautiful Twin Falls, Idaho. Jerome, technically. KOA campground. One of my favorite places to camp is KOA. They are not promoting this video in any way, but I am promoting them. If you're out camping, have family, by yourself, whatever, KOAs are always the best place to go for amenities and features and really nice restrooms and stuff like that. So, stayed over here last night in this little tent. Had all the features, the fire and the Coleman stove to cook breakfast. So we're headed up towards Helena, Montana, actually, is our next destination. So today we're going to kind of meander a little bit from here to there. It's not a huge drive. I think it's like 7 hours. I'll have to check the map again. I think 7 hours. So we're just going to kind of dawdle on our way up there, make it a leisurely trip. We're going to try and stop and do a little bit of fishing, maybe some paddle boarding. It's somewhat brisk. You can see I'm in a long sleeve shirt right now, and there's a little bit of wind you can probably hear. So we may not end up getting on the lake, but we're going to see about doing some fishing, and hopefully it'll turn out really well and get to show you guys some adventures that we're having here and take you along with us. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. We're out, still over here in Twin Falls. Left the campground though. And there's the Snake River Gorge. So this is actually where Evel Knievel jumped the canyon and didn't do a very good job. So a couple of years ago, the grandson of the guy that built Evel Knievel's bike rebuilt it to the same specs and came out and jumped the canyon successfully. Everybody was saying that the guy that built Evel Knievel's bike did it wrong and that's why he crashed and didn't make it. And the guy was trying to clear his grandfather's name, so he rebuilt the bike, came out here and jumped it successfully. He said it was Evel Knievel's fault, not his grandfather's. During the summer, when it's less windy, people come out to this bridge and they base jump. So you throw your parachute over the edge and then you jump over after it. And they parachute all the way down into the valley. It's, I don't know, 200 feet deep, maybe 300 or 400 feet. It's pretty deep. I know the camera makes it look shallow, but here it's, there you go, 1.5 inches. There's less wind. There's less wind. However, they're so big, maybe you can see them. No, maybe not. There's these gigantic, I don't know, mosquitoes, something flying around. But here's Lake Wolcott. You can see it through the trees. Here's the wind again now. Bat house. There's some deer just ran over that ridge. I took pictures of them though. I'll cut a picture in here. Let's see if we can. There's like thousands of these bugs though. They're gigantic. It's like a mosquito in Montana, right? Use caution or you'll be abducted. Sorry. Man, just can't get, trying to like walk down this path and I'm getting abducted by mosquitoes. Everywhere. See if I can get one to land here somewhere and show you. Here you go. Dozens of these gigantic mosquitoes. Now everything's out of focus. Yeah. I'm abandoning ship, headed back here to the campground. So we were going to do some fishing and we were going to try and get out on the lake, take the paddleboard out on the lake, but they've suspended sales of non-resident fishing licenses, because I don't know, we might like give COVID-19 to the trout or something. Anyway, to discourage tourism. I know, I got it. But I mean, we're just passing through. We're just gonna stop and fish for a little bit. Oh well. So now we're just gonna hang out. It's too windy to get on the lake with the paddleboard. It's pretty choppy. Can't really fish, so it is a cool little place. There's a little bit less wind here in the campground, and over on the other side by the lake there was some less. I don't know, dropped from like 30 mile an hour winds to like 28 mile an hour winds. So hopefully I don't get abducted by these mosquitoes. Our goal is to head up towards West Yellowstone tonight. We'll probably stay at a KOA in West Yellowstone. And then tomorrow morning we'll head up into Helena, Montana. So if this video gets posted, that means I didn't get abducted. If not, well, whoever finds my phone, you'll know what happened. Well, too much wind, too many bugs. Couldn't really do anything. So we're taking off from the lake, headed towards Butte, Montana for the night. It's going to be about a 4.5 hour drive for us. For you guys, it'll happen right now. So, not in Montana. Here's the thing. The wind is blowing like 60 miles an hour that way. And at first, it wasn't really a big deal because we were going that way. But now, we're not. And because of the risk to like semis and stuff like that, they keep closing the highway. So we've had to make 2 detours that added a little over an hour now to our trip. And now we're on a portion of the highway that is shut down to 1 lane each direction because they're repaving that side. So we're on this side. And we can't go 80 mile an hour on this side. So that's adding to the trip as well. And the wind is still blowing 60 miles an hour that way. Yeah, not really great. So hopefully we arrive in Montana prior to midnight. Oh, also, my back seat's really full. Why? Well, my truck is now topperless. So everything that was under my topper and my topper is now in my back seat. Well, we've made it to Montana. Woohoo! The downside, however, is I don't know if you can hear it or not. The wind changed directions, and I think it got faster. But it's blowing straight at me, so I'm getting like 11 miles to the gallon right now. But 126 miles to Butte. About 2 hours left to go. So that should put us there, fingers crossed, around 8 p.m., which means we'll set up tents in the daylight. So that'll be good. So hopefully. Also, hopefully the wind will change directions and like come from the south, and that way we can get like 30 miles to the gallon instead. So in keeping with the crazy weather patterns that are known to the northwest guess we would be mostly north and some west. It is actually snowing on us. Yeah. So we have arrived in beautiful Butte, Montana. I guess they mine minerals here. Didn't know that. So this is an old mining town. They had signs everywhere coming in saying it was the richest hill in the world. So that's pretty cool. It's also cold and still snowing. A little bit, not a lot. There's a flake here or there. None landed on my tongue. I do have to solve this problem. Because, I don't want that sitting out in the snow overnight especially. So I'm going to put my topper back on here in a moment and get that dried in. So we're looking for this shrine, Our Lady of the Rockies is what it's called. Now Google Maps tells you to go up this road, but immediately at the entrance to this road there's a sign that says Google is wrong, turn around. But there's no other road that we could tell that went this way, so it's not private property yet. We'll find out. Well, that was short-lived. I guess we found out. So basically, we pulled up to the gate. It's an access road for like radio antennas and TV antennas and stuff like that. So we did some online research real quick and we found out you have to go on a guided tour to get up there. So if you want to see Our Lady of the Rockies in Butte, Montana, you have to go to like the gift shop or something downtown, get on a tour bus for $18 and then go up there. And they don't start until June. So we're just gonna go exploring, see how it turns out. Well, this is what it's about right here. You can see behind me and in front of me. Get off the beaten path, go down the road a little bit. It's amazing. It's peaceful. It is below freezing and snowing and I'm in a hoodie, so I'm nuts, but I love it. It's just, I grew up in Colorado, so I had mountains everywhere, but man, Montana is one of my favorite places in the world. Of all the places I've been, Montana is by far the place I love coming back to. I enjoy being here. It's great. There's views like this everywhere. Just stunning places to be. decided it was necessary. Did that last night, but it actually got dark by the time we set up camp and got everything put together, got some food and everything. So, but we are in a place, I think it's called Clancy Gulch, just outside Helena, Montana. And we're looking at the camera around this OHV trail right here. See if we can rent some four-wheelers in the next couple weeks and come back here and play around on that and make some cool videos of that. So this is going to be it for today. It's actually 2 days. Today is Thursday. I started filming yesterday, was Wednesday. So that was kind of our trip from Sacramento up to here to Helena, Montana. So thanks for rambling with me, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you next time.